Hey, Brian.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you here in NAMM again, man. One year ago.
I know. It's been tough to connect. It's been busy.
And we're still here.
Yes. Good for you. Yes.
So,
dedicated.
We're here for SE guitars?
Yeah. So a couple new things. We've got the Schizoid, which is Jacko Jack Chick's signature model. It's based on he's been playing a P24 for, with Crimson for the past couple years with the iconic artwork of the first Crimson album. So this brand new for NAMM 2019. The SE version, minus it doesn't have the piezo output, but the same 8515S pickups. It's got a 3-way toggle and a push-pull. The steel PRS trim, 24 fret, solid mahogany body.
Yeah.
Sounds and plays wonderfully as they all do, but it's got for the Crimson fans out there, it's it's a no-brainer.
Cool. Okay, so second one here.
And I'm standing there with him looking at me right there going like, you didn't paint that, did you? So here we've got another SE, another signature model. It's Paul's guitar. So the man himself behind the company. This is an SE version of what he plays with his band. So the Paul's guitar to me is all about the pickups. It's the TCI pickups that he has. It's not that it's not a great guitar, but that is what makes that model different. What he's voiced his pickups. So these are modeled exactly after the ones in his. I've got to play them both side by side. This guitar sounds incredible. Some of the updates to this, it's a updated carve to the top of the guitar. It's a lot closer to the carve of the core guitars. This is the exact same bridge, same tailpiece you'll find on the core instrument. The solid aluminum with the brass inserts under here and the brass studs. If you bought a private stock version of this guitar, that's the bridge you would get. These pickups, the way they're voiced, when you switch them into single coil, and the nice thing with these two mini toggles is you can do them independently. In the center position, you do hum hum, single single, hum single, single hum, a lot of voices. But the single coils really sound like a true single coil. They do not sound like a split humbucker at all to me. First time I heard it was on Paul's guitar, the core one. I was blown away. I couldn't wait to play this and hear if they were able to translate that into the SE world. I can't believe they've done what they did for this price range. I mean, it feels like a guitar that's worth 3 times what it costs. Yeah, it's a fantastic instrument. Cool. And, also it's got some new cool vintage style, Keystone closed back tuners. Cool guitar.
Very cool. Okay, so next we have New Exotic Woods guitar here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Right here. So the Custom 24s have had a couple options for some exotic wood tops. The Zebra Wood's been out for a little bit, but new to this year is this Zero-Cody top. And as you can see with Zero-Cody, often you get these light blonde streaks. They can land anywhere. The SE Zero-Cody guitars, I've seen maybe 10 of these, all that are, no two look the same, which is what I love. The personality of a PRS guitar with these exotic tops. Zero-Cody is just absolutely gorgeous. Otherwise, it specs out like a Custom 24. It's got these are the Zebra 8515S pickups, 24 fret with the bird inlays and the steel trim, 3-way toggle, push-pull. Absolutely gorgeous guitar. Definitely looks like $1 million. Certainly doesn't cost $1 million. Yeah. And you wanted to take a look at the CE semi-hollow, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's right down here. Here we are.
Yeah.
The CE, which was reintroduced a couple years ago, now for 2019 is available in a semi-hollow, classic look with the single F hole. Not the CE was never a heavy guitar, but if weight is an issue, this, even lighter. I love the sound of the steel trim on this. It's twangier. It's got a little bit more like punch and chime than the brass trim that you find on a Custom 24, which I think matches perfect to the maple neck tone. So like if you're a single coil player and you want like some options for humbucker, this is a great place to look. Same again, very simple layout with master tone, master volume, push pull, so you can get single coil sounds. The maple neck is the pattern thin neck profile, super comfortable. I absolutely love the CEs. I'm a huge sucker for hollow bodies and semi-hollow, so to me, when these came out, if I were getting
second cool color here.
Yeah, so this is the Trampus Green. Trampus Green with a natural back. Trampus Green is it was named after the guy who came up with the color. It's been super popular. I think it was originally only available in the private stock, but then they brought it out. You know, 85-15 pickups with the, you know, the cool square bobbins, and you even notice the pickups themselves have the same radius as the strings. So, and then right next to it, while we're in the bolt-on neck, we have the 4 new Silver Sky colors.
Which is a huge success, is it?
It's crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
people went crazy.
They sold far more than anybody ever anticipated.
Oh, that guitar sounds so phenomenal. I don't know.
It's great.
I don't know.
You know, those two guys know what they're doing. They know what they want, and when you have guys with that kind of knowledge and that kind of background and the ability to sit around and, you know, tweak to your heart's content until you get it exactly right. You know,
What I would say, a big part of the secret is in the pickups. A big part.
Well, the process that they used to develop these pickups is what made Paul take his guitar and kind of re-voice his own pickups. So he learned a lot in designing these pickups. So he was like, I wonder what I've learned now, I can go back and re-voice the pickups. And,
I'm sure he did, yeah.
And that's exactly where that came from. So the new colors, this is probably my favorite one. This is the Dodger
Mine
blue.
also.
To me, it looks like a classic '60s blue, but that's kind of yellowed, like with a nitro, just enough. That perfect amount of like, yeah, it's absolutely. I've seen it now in like so many different. You come in here and the lighting changes depending on what's, and it doesn't matter what lighting you're in. It still looks awesome.
That would fit with the gold hardware.
Oh yeah, sure.
Totally.
Yeah, if you want to go crazy. Yeah, sure. Speaking of gold, there's also the Golden Mesa is another great one, and that's an Orion green down there, and they call this one Mock Sand.
That's a cool one also.
Yeah, that really is.
Yeah.
I was thinking like this in a tortoise shell guard would be pretty sweet.
And the gold hardware.
You're a gold hardware.
Probably.
Yeah. As far as I know, they haven't made that for any of these yet, but you know.
Maybe in the future.
It's still early. You know, they still have, you know, a lifetime of new guitars to build and make. So, yeah, so that's all super exciting. These are, I mean, if you were having a hard time figuring out which color Silver Sky you wanted, now your job is like 4 times
collection,
harder.
yeah. So collect them all.
Yeah, one of each. Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for having us here.
Oh, thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. Next year, same place.
Same place.
Yeah, I'll see you then.